YouTube set up as well. So that's what we're waiting on. On my cell phone, we will be streaming from on Facebook, and then we will be getting the YouTube going as well for this live celebrity reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for a few people to come on in the room and see what we got going. As you guys know, we do lag a little bit on the YouTube channel, so I'm going to be directing my attention mostly towards the Facebook, and it'll be recording for YouTube at the same time. Ashe, can you pass water, please, my king? Ashe, Connie, thanks for joining. All right, I see Miss Callie's been here. Ashe. We are well. Kind of says, how is the king and the queen? The king and the queen are well.
We're good.
We are getting ready to get some people in here. We have 9 people in here already. We're going to get started. In case you guys are unaware of who Dr. Umar Johnson is, he was one of the prominent speakers in the African American spirituality systems. And as we are seeing him today fall from grace. And I wanted to speak about, pull some cards on what exactly is going on in the situation in the spiritual realm, because this is something that is very, very detrimental to our spiritual walk here, and to those who are walking, and to those that are seeking genuine teachers and genuine leaders. So we definitely want you guys in here. We want you guys to smash that like button. We want you guys to share this video. We want you guys to get people in here. If you guys know any Umar Johnson supporters, get them in here. This is not going to be based on my opinion, and this will not be based on Baba D's opinion. I did ask permission of my elder spirits to speak on the matter. I don't like to speak on people individually. I like to focus on more of the spiritual things, but I do want to address what's going on. And I'm going to go ahead. We're going to wait on Baba D to get back in. I see that you guys are piling into the room. And I'm going to start giving Ashes while we wait on Baba D to come back in the room. We do give Ashe to Mama Marie Laveau. We give Ashe to we're going to give Ashe to Dr. John, the New Orleans voodoo priest who passed in 2019 recently. We want to give Ashe to him. We want to give Ashe to Baron Simbi. We want to give Ashe to Maman Bridget. We want to give Ashe to the Gayday. We want to give Ashe to the Barons. We give Ashe to all of the Orishas. Most of all, we do give Ashe to Papa Legbo, who is the gatekeeper. And again, we do not want to speak personally on Dr. Umar Johnson. We want to take a look at what Spirit says is going on surrounding the entire situation. So that is what we are going to do. We will be answering some spiritual questions at the end. If you guys have any spiritual questions, let me know. Make sure that you guys hit that like button. Make sure that you guys get that going for me. Are you going to check the YouTube chat for me to make sure that YouTube chat is going? It looks like we may have some people on the YouTube. Hello, YouTube. If you guys are in the Facebook group and you guys have not subscribed to the ASHAISreal YouTube channel, make sure you guys go ahead over to the YouTube channel, ASHAISreal, and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You guys make sure you guys join that soul group. You guys are officially soul group members once you join the the YouTube channel. Let me get a drink of water, y'all. This is deep, okay?
Drink more water. Or you might die.
Yeah, definitely drink water or you might die. Okay, so we're gonna get started. We've already given our Ashes. All right, so is it Heidi Lynn says, you have beautiful energy around you, and I am a child of Oshun. Happy to be there. Ashe to Oshun. Ashe to you, Heidi. Thank you so much for joining. We have someone from South Africa in the room, Miss Chanel Roslyn Bell. Thank you so much for those who are watching in South Africa. And then we know on the YouTube channel, we have people that are watching in India. We have people that are watching in Jamaica. We have people that are watching in the Dominican Republic. And we have people that are watching even in China. We have people that are watching, where are we at? What is that island? We have people from St. Lucia. So shout out to my soul group members in St. Lucia. We have soul group members all over the world. And we even at one point had some soul group members even in Ireland, you guys. Europe, so Ashe in Europe as well. And also in England. So shout out to the soul group members that are in England that are a part of the ASHAISreal YouTube channel. And this is, what is his name? Antony Costa's first time here. All right, so what we are doing is we are asking these burial, and he's from Portugal, so we have Portugal in the house as well. So thank you guys from all over the world for joining us today for the celebrity reading. Sending love and light from Portugal. Ashe, you guys, don't forget to show that love. So we're going to ask the spirits to come on in and shine some light. Who we want to speak with on this matter?
Dr. Umar.
Or we want to speak to Mama Marie, Mama Bridget.
Let's speak to them.
All right, so we're going to do the mothers. That's who we're going to call. We're going to call. Oya did come. I would need to have permission to speak with Oya. This is called the pendulum, you guys. So you want to speak with Oya?
Sure.
Okay. Because I've now graduated. I'm no longer underneath the Orishas. I am under a different pantheon. I do have to, that door has been closed for me. I do have to go back to Papa Legba. So everyone that's in the chat room or everyone that's watching, make sure that you guys hit that love button for Papa Legba. Give Papa Legba his ashe, ashe, ashe.
You already went through the ashes, right?
Yeah, but I didn't.
Ashe
Yeah.
For me while I was gone.
Mama Marie, this is a pendulum for y'all that do not know, okay? Mama Marie. All right, so we have the pendulum going. The pendulum is going counterclockwise. That is a yes. Do I have permission from you to speak with Yeye Oya? Okay, as you see the pendulum move, that is a yes.
There go the comments. I share everybody.
All right, what's up? What's up? What's up in the YouTube? What's up in the YouTube? Ashe. Mama Bridget, do I have permission from you to speak with Yeye Oya? All right, y'all see that pendulum moving? That is counterclockwise. That is a yes. Okay.
Ashe to Trinidad. Someone just popped up.
Ashe from Trinidad. Or what am I smoking? This is Reggie. We like C's over here. Everything all natural, no chemicals. Well, at least it's hidden like Reggie, anyways.
We puffing on a good son.
All right, so then we call Papa Legba. Papa Legba, are you here? Okay, we got a counterclockwise. That is a yes. Papa Legba, open the gates so we may speak with Yeye Oya. May I have you open the gates, Papa Legba? All right, so we got an even bigger counterclockwise. Yes. Yeye Oya, are you here? Y'all see it stop moving, okay? Instant yes, okay? Yeye Oya. Yes, I mean weed. Ashe from Atlanta, Georgia. So we have permission to speak with Yeye Oya. Everyone give Ashe to Oya in the chat room. Oyas want to hit this reading over the not so honorable or honorable. We don't know yet because we're not judging. We're going to pull from the Words of Truth deck and see what's going on with Dr. Umar Johnson. If Dr. Umar Johnson sees this message, if he happens to see this reading, I want you to know that I am solely just the messenger. Please don't shoot the message. Don't send your goon-goons on Baylor because she don't need it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I don't even want no smoke, bro. I don't even want no smoke. And I would not be reading you, sir, had I not received permission from the elder spirits to do so. That is the only reason why I'm doing this. Those of you all who know me know that I do not do celebrity readings. I do not deal in mundane things. But this is something that the spirit realm wanted me to address simply because they are going to be using him as an example. And anyone who follows the YouTube channel knows that I am a YouTuber who leads leaders. Okay, so everyone that is in my soul group member is a leader who has other people to lead.
A teacher that makes
teachers. I'm a teacher who teaches teachers. You know, and Dr. Umar Johnson is a teacher, you all. And these are some things that we need to be looking out for as teachers. You understand? Things that we need to be looking what not to do, what to do, because a lot of us will be in positions such as Umar Johnson, and we will have the funds and the necessities that we need to take care of the people. And when you say that you're going to do these things for the people, you need to be doing those things for the people. But again, no judgment. We're going to go off of the card deck, and we're going to see what is going on. I got to keep that rotation going, guys. All right, so we're going to split our card deck into 3 piles, because for some reason my spirits like to do 3 piles. And those energies that we deal with called the Orishas and the Loas, they are middle energies. It's like neutral. Loas, they're middle energies, so they're neutral. So they always like working out of the middle pile of my tarot deck for some reason. So we'll start there, middle. Spirit, give us some words. May the ancestors protect him. That was said by Elena. And I honestly feel at this moment he very well may need some protection from the ancestors. Grief is the first word that we have. I'm going to do this for the Facebook, and then I'm going to do it for the YouTube as well. We do lag on the YouTube channel. Grief is the first word that we have for Dr. Umar Johnson. Okay? And from what I've seen so far, this is something that is definitely just the beginning for him. There has been some type of disobedience there concerning the ancestors. And they are now bringing this grief upon him. And they are using him as an example, you all. They're definitely using Dr. Umar Johnson as an example to the other leaders and the other teachers that they will be lifting up, and to show you how quickly you can fall and how quickly you can come up into something and end up in a grief type of situation. Middle, 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 middle. Okay, I'm listening. When y'all hear me talk, like off to the side, I'm speaking to the spirits that I hear in my head, which would be Oya, who is leading this reading right now. Okay, so I'm gonna pull from where she tells me to pull from, and she said pull from the middle pile in the middle, and that's where we're pulling from. World. The world is really giving him grief right now, you guys. The world is giving him grief. He went from the most renowned, wanted spokesperson of African spirituality in the world to the world now giving him grief. Okay? Nani says she's going through grief through the loss of a relationship. If that person is not deceased, there should be no grief. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Even if they're deceased, there should
even if they're deceased, there should be no grief. But that person, this time right now is a time for us to be resetting, restarting. So anything in your life that does not cause you any good, it doesn't serve you anymore, the ancestors will be moving out of your life. So a lot of things are going to be going to the wayside: relationships, jobs, family members,
particularly during this time. Anything that leaves your life now during this time was not supposed to be there. Let that shit
let it go. You need to let it go. And the reason why you need to is because this is something that's no longer going to serve you. So if you're grieving over the loss of a relationship, you got to keep in mind that whatever the ancestors asked you to let go of, whatever they're going to replace that with, is going to be 1,000,000 times greater than what you are giving up. I willingly give shit up now. The ancestors are like, you can't have it. I'll be like, here, take it. Because I want to see what you got else for me. Well, the more you try to hold on to things that do not serve you and do not belong to you, the more that you're going to be detrimental to yourself. Especially if the spirits are showing you that this is a situation that you should not be in. You know?
ASHAISreal, she just popped up on the YouTube.
ASHAISreal on the YouTube channel. If you guys are on that YouTube channel, make sure that you guys go ahead and click that subscribe button and make sure that you guys are hitting that notification bell. We are still pulling from where? Oh yeah, where are we pulling from? She's still in the middle. Still in the middle. We're going from the middle. Continuum. And as I said, when we first pulled cards, we pulled the grief card, and I said, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning
of a long fall
for Mr. Dr. Umar Johnson. And I really feel bad for him, you guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. I really feel bad for him because after seeing all the opportunities the Spirit has allotted him, and the resources that the spirits have given him to do the things for the community and for the, for the children of the diaspora that he said he was going to do. This is a situation in which where you do not keep your word with the ancestors, they're going to drag you through the mud. I honestly feel like this is not a human attack on Dr. Umar. These are the ancestors spanking an ass. This is what's going on here, This is what's going on here. She say, right, middle. So we're going from the right, middle. Interrogation. The world is interrogating him right now. You guys, this is what's going on with this man. They are fed up with the lies and things like that. When you are making these soul contracts with these ancestors and these orishas, you better make sure that you are keeping your words to these ancestors, keeping your promises and the contracts that your life you have made with these energies. That's what you need to understand. Oh my God, where are you all from? I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. We are currently located in Louisiana. And this is Baba D, and Baba D is from?
I'm originally from New York, but I moved here from Alabama. So I met Bayla in Atlanta.
Yeah, neither one of us are from Atlanta, but we kind of met and was like, you know what? Tribe, nigga. All right, we tribe, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And we
just met up like, yo, you smoke? I smoke too. Let's go kick it.
We tribe. You feel me?
And then, we became cool. It was simple.
All right, so I do see some personal comments in the.
That's exactly why your ass had to leave him. Look at what he's doing now.
I do see some personal comments in there. If people are walking out of you all's lives, let them go. Understand that? You understand that? You need to let them go. Sometimes you are holding on to something that's not even yours. It's not even for you, and you're blocking. Just as I said, 5 minutes ago, you're blocking what the ancestors have for you. And let me tell you something. He trying to bring you down. Can't nobody bring you down unless you feel like they have that power over you to do so. And if you feel like they have that power over you to do so, then that means you gave them the power to do so. You understand that?
If you don't start letting that shit go, this is exactly what's gonna keep coming into your life. A
Continuous
continuum of grief for both, like Facebook and YouTube.
This
You gotta learn how to let shit go. You fighting for something that's breaking your heart.
This card right here. This is a family card, and this is still for Dr. Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson is embarrassing his family, you all. He is embarrassing the tribe, even the people that are not blood related to him are being embarrassed by him. He has let down the tribal lineage family. I'm not even going to be sure that this is going to be a point of return for him. Like there's going to be a way around what has went down. Because as I was watching some of his videos, I don't know if you all seen that one video or whatever. I was watching the video where he says, it was about Kobe Bryant, and he says, yeah, Oya knocked over, and that's probably why she wanted to hear the reading. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Knocked over his phone and was saying Kobe Bryant, you know, the NBA killed Kobe Bryant and his phone blows off the post or whatnot. If y'all seen that, go ahead and hit the like button or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
This is the title of what he's talking about. They really are. Like, this shit don't make no sense.
He said that there was Oya that was confirming for him. That's a UPS truck. You might want to check for deliveries. We're still trying to get our shop up, you guys. But that was Oya confirming for him that Kobe Bryant was assassinated by the NBA. When I divined on this last night, Oya was telling me that is not at all what she was saying. We got the pendulum right here. Okay? And we have Mama Oya right here as well. Okay? Mama Oya, during that video, that live video with Dr. Umar Johnson, where he was speaking of Kobe Bryant's demise, were you telling him that he was right with what he was saying? Okay, do you guys see instantly that goes clockwise? That is a no. She is saying that is not what I was saying to Dr. Umar Johnson. The spirits do not like to be lied on. They do not like to be misrepresented at all. This is what she reveals to me she was actually doing when she knocked his phone over. That was definitely Oya. Oya, in that video, when Dr. Umar Johnson said that was you in the video that knocked over his phone, was that you? Instant, yes. That was Oya that knocked over his phone. Oya, during divination last night, when I asked permission to go live on this situation, did you disclose to me that you were telling him by knocking over his phone to get off the phone? Instant, yes. And that's why I wanted to go live and do this on camera. Now you all see my arm is propped onto my knee. I am not moving my hand. This is the pendulum. This is how pendulum magic works. You allow the spirits to control through this object here.
Most they're going to do is tap your finger, so your finger will jump.
Oya was there during that live that Dr. Umar Johnson did, and he called her name out. That was not what she was saying. She was saying, get your ass off of live. She was saying, get your ass off the internet. That's why she blew his phone over, you all. He did not listen. He misinterpreted that message. That phone flew across that park so fast because he was speaking the wrong things. And if you guys have seen me, you guys have noticed now, before I was not coming on here and asking elders, spirits permission to speak when I say something.
To take it back a little bit, I don't think he misinterpreted that message. I think his ego immediately jumped in and he tried to switch it.
Okay, hold on one second. I apologize, you all. There's children here. So, I've been asking permission from the elders to speak, and the reason why I've been asking for permission from the elders to speak is because they are really cracking down on those who do not represent them properly, those who speak falsely against them, those that are misinterpreting their messages and then delivering them to the people. So the people that will get their ass whooped quicker are the people that are the teachers, the people that are the leaders. Okay, so we need to be paying like really, really, really close attention to how we are interpreting what the spirits are saying to us when they are saying to us what they are saying to us. Bars, bitch. Can you feel me? They need to sit down because they're upsetting me simply because I let them know that we were going live and then they want to wait to come to the door when we come live, so my kids are going to be upset. We're about to pull some more cards on Dr. Umar. Yeah, Oya. Lead me to the path. Left, middle, left, top. She said left, top. We're going to go from the left, top. Withholding. Okay?
That money first and foremost.
That's what I was getting at. That money first and foremost. He's been withholding the money. He has been withholding information from the people, and the ancestors are not pleased. Okay, and I'm not here to condemn Dr. Umar Johnson. I don't know him. I've never had any contact with him. I've not had any type of anything with this man. So I don't know him personally. I'm just going to go off of what the ancestors are saying concerning this message, what I'm getting when I'm filling these cards. He has been withholding the funds. He has been withholding information, and he has been withholding who he truly is to the people. You all need to learn the signs of a predatory leader. And I'm not trying to put him in the category of a predatory leader. But what I'm saying is a lot of people are being deceived.
That's what he is, though.
At this moment, that's what he is. But that's not what he started out as. And that's what I want y'all to understand as teachers and as leaders. He did not start off this way. The ancestors gave him an inch and he took a mile. Understand that. The ancestors gave him an inch and he took a mile. Flex is in the building on the YouTube page. Make sure you guys join that YouTube page. Flex is definitely in the building.
I agree with Flex completely. He said he's a narcissist, and he is. It may not have started that way, and I genuinely think he was coming from a good place in the beginning. But his school was supposed to start in 2008, right?
Absolutely,
and 2008. It's 2020 now, and the school has nothing's been done to it. He's taking all that money. He's going to fancy ass restaurants. He's eating so good. This nigga got a belly now. Like, he is not doing anything that he's supposed to do. And I think the ancestors are using him as an example now.
It is.
I think they're going to keep blessing him and blessing him and blessing him. And he's going to dig his own fucking grave. And he's going to be the example for all the other leaders that are about to get their blessing right now on what not to do. I truly think that. So I'm happy for Umar because he's a lesson for me. So you enjoy your life. You're the prince of whatever it is you claiming. You got all these goons. You got everything working out in your life. I'm happy for you. I'm going to do the exact opposite of you. And I'm going to truly be successful because you just done taught me. You a teacher and you just taught another teacher on what not to do.
That's correct.
And that's how I view Umar. Completely. But he does have a lot of good facts on worldly shit. Like if you want to trace your DNA back and things like that, he's someone that you could go to for that. But spiritually, it's like he didn't elevate anymore. He learned a bunch of worldly shit and he stayed right there.
He got caught in an ego trap, you all. He got caught up in an ego trap. It is a thin line between egotistical and righteousness. Y'all have to understand that. There is definitely a reason why this whole entire YouTube channel took a change, where my Facebook took a change. They basically told me, you can't speak unless we tell you to speak. And I thank them for that. I am walking in gratitude because of them telling me, you can't speak unless we tell you to speak. Why? So I don't put my foot in my mouth. So I don't end up in a situation where there's all these videos and people clipping pieces together about me later in 10 years. You have to be careful when you are representing these spirits. You have to be careful. I've been telling you all, I've been preaching to you guys, proper representation of these spirits, proper representation of the ancestral DNA line, proper representation of yourselves, proper representation of the people.
That's what it is.
The ancestors will not have this. They are handing out blessings and they are handing out lessons. Which one will you receive? That's what I would like to know.
Bars, bitch.
With bars.
Bars.
Which one will you receive? Abuse.
Abuse of what they done gave him.
Abuse of what they have given him. Abuse of the gifts. Abuse of the powers. Abuse of the people. Abuse, you all. This is what's going on in this situation. And I'm not down in this man. The cards are going to speak for themselves. The cards are going to tell the story. I'm not making anything up about this man. I'm not giving you my opinion about this man. This is what the spirits, this is the Words of Truth Spirit Tarot Oracle deck that I'm using here. And this deck is definitely the truth. He has been abusing the power, the money, the people. If you are a leader, let this be your message. Your lesson, so that you don't have to walk down that path that he's about to walk down. They have given him resources that I wish that I had.
Resources on top
resources
of
resources on resources on resources.
From free land to over $1 million in donations to teachers coming to him saying, I will teach at your school for free. I will help you set up a whole school board just because this is going back into the community. Mm-hmm. Like, no matter what it is that I have against you personally, if you're trying to do something good for our sons and our daughters, the future, the ancestors that have returned after us, this creation story that's always going, then they was willing to help, and he abused it. He really did. Like, he took all of that for granted. And that's why I feel like he's a lesson to everybody else.
Everyone watching, all of the leaders that are watching, these ancestors gave him this to do exactly what they're doing now.
Yes.
They knew he was going to fuck it up.
Too much of anything is a bad
thing.
They
knew he was going to fuck it up. They gave him all that to show us what's available to us, and then also to show us once we get ours, when we are put in our positions of elevation, if we don't do what we need to do, that we will be taken down in that same manner, if not worse. Mm-hmm. And this is just the beginning for him, you all. We got that continuum card. Where did it go? Continuum. This is something that is going to continue on. This was a slow build for Dr. Umar Johnson.
2008.
This was a slow build for him. It will be a quick fall, but it's a fall that will last for longer than it took to build it. You understand? It took 10 years to build it. That's why I said I don't know if he's going to be able to come back from this. Give me some more, Spirit, on Dr. Umar Johnson. Manipulation. He's manipulating the people, you all. This is not my opinion. This is not my thought process. This is what the cards are saying concerning this leader. And I'm not one to put out another leader on blast because I am a leader myself. I'm not one to do that. I'm not trying. I was hoping the cards were going to say roses and good shit about this man. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, you have to, because we don't know what's going on in his personal life. We don't know his personal situation. All we can do is divine on it. All we can do is see what the spirits themselves have to say about what's going on. That's all we can do. We can't assume, because when we assume, we're wrong. We're in judgment of other people when we assume and we're seeing what they're doing, and we calling off the bat what they doing evil, and we don't know what the spirits got them doing. We don't know what mission the spirits have them doing, which is why I preach on not judging other people's walks. Because you don't know if it appears evil to us, but it is righteous in the eyes of the ancestors. But this shit right here, the ancestors are like, oh no, motherfucker. Oh no. This is no righteousness. This is manipulation. This is manipulation. Okay? If you are finding yourself under this man's empire, or you are a follower of Umar Johnson, you are being manipulated. You are being withheld from information from. You are being abused by your funds. And I'm not speaking out against him himself. I'm speaking out against you continuing to stay in that situation.
That support.
If you're supporting this, or if you're blinded by this, this is the spirits telling you now. This is your warning sign. And when the spirit comes to give you warning, if you don't pay attention, whatever happens, it happens. That's on you. That is on you. Pain. Nothing good is coming from this, y'all.
It's not.
Nothing good is coming from this. And this is really, really sad. I tell you, I feel bad. I really do feel bad to have to sit here and watch. But also at the same time, I have to be like, this is the perfect example for when you all are elevating me, when you all are elevating the other leaders in the world, the righteous leaders in the world, because we need to see what happens when you're not obedient to yourself, to your spirits, to your orishas, to your ancestors, when you're not walking in your truth, when you're not being truthful. We need to see this. So in case we ever get in our minds that we are better than the rest, or above average, or we want to title ourselves the queen or the prince of anything, we will quickly humble ourselves and have a motherfucking seat. Before the ancestors have to give us a seat. Because we ain't gonna like the seat that they give us. Because I'm sure he would trade that pot he pissing in now for anything. And I'm just being anything. I'm just being honest with you all. Like, this is some serious. She want me to go back to this first pile. You still in the top? Top. You on top. Heart. Pain. Continuum. Grief. This is just not going to work, man. This is just not going to work. The abuse. The withholding.
His family coming
This is all coming through His actions, y'all. His ego, y'all.
All
The
of it.
ego is so tricky. The ego is so it will have you thinking that you something that you're not.
It'll have you arguing shit that don't make sense.
Nothing. It doesn't even matter. Like shit that don't even matter. It'll have you thinking that you something that you're not. It will bring you all the way outside of your character. It will bring you to places that you thought you would never go. And then when you look up, you're knee deep in these places and you have no idea how you got there or how the hell to get out of it.
True.
This man don't know how to get out of this.
Look at the videos of him shouting out. Well, he's not shouting out. He's really attacking all these people that he's name dropping. Like, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you too. I'm tired of you. Like, I don't know what is going on in Dr. Umar Johnson's head. His ego was running wild.
This was the decisions that he made. When I was doing my divination on this last night, before I brought this to you all, I was saying to myself, as a person who allows their Ori to guide their every move and every step, I know that he heard for a fact, Oya or Risha, whoever say, stop it. Get off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Hang up the phone. Stop that live video. Don't do it. These are the results of his decisions. His choices. His choices were not the right ones. His decisions have not been the right decisions. He has not been honest with the people.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know this man. I'm not a follower of him. I don't watch his videos. I've seen one video of Dr. Umar Johnson. The one that I did see, dude was spitting knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Mm-hmm. The one that I did see on Dr. Umar Johnson, dude was straight, shutting shit down, spitting that knowledge, and helping these people from what I saw from that small clip. You understand? But these are the results of his actions. We are discussing. Joy Smith said, "What are we discussing?" We are doing a divination, a oracle reading on Dr. Umar Johnson. We're doing that. We're just out allowing the spirit to come in and shine some light on that situation to see, is he really scamming the people, to see what's going on around the situation. He is one of our leaders in the Black community, the spiritualist community. He has a lot of followers. He was one of the most requested African spiritualist speakers in the world at one point in time, and now he is the most despised in the world. Duality.
A flip,
right, like that's all I can say.
Off a couple decisions.
So we have some YouTube comments. Ashley Eden, who is also on my Facebook as well, she says, damn, he really pissed the ancestors off. It looks like he did. And you guys do not want to be on the end of that pissed off ancestor stick. Y'all don't want to be on the end of that. Serene Vogan says, how can I get a reading from you, sister? I stumbled upon you about a week ago, and I've been in WoW ever since. If you would like a reading, you can always hit me up in the YouTube. In the description bar is going to be where you can book your readings at. You can hit me up on the Facebook, on the Instagram. If you are on Facebook and you're watching me now, you guys can always hit that inbox. We do accept donations. If you would like to send a donation or anything of that nature, you want to look in the YouTube. If you're watching from the YouTube channel, you want to look into the YouTube description bar there. And for Facebook, if you guys would like to leave any donations or anything of that nature, you can hit us up with that Cash App, $ capital ASHAIS lowercase REAL, which is ASHAISreal. That's the $ ASHAISreal for Cash App. And then for PayPal, it's paypal.me/Vela or CC. If you are in the chat room, that's my girl. She always usually hits me up and puts that information in the comments for me anyways. So if you guys would like your book, your readings, personal readings, you go ahead and hit me up that way. So the spirit is telling me 3 more cards.
No, he didn't open the schools. He was supposed to.
No, he did not open the
schools.
schools.
Still sitting there abandoned. Right. Nothing has been done to it. He bought the lot. He showed everybody that he bought the lot. Doing more and more donations poured in, and he did nothing with it.
And I don't want you guys to be discouraged for finding good leaders in the spiritual community. Okay, I don't want you guys to be discouraged from sending, people money who actually are doing what they're supposed to be doing in the spiritual realm. I don't want you guys to be discouraged from doing that shit. And the reason why I don't want you to be discouraged, because as you can see, if the money don't go where it's supposed to go, and he's saying he's using it, the ancestors is on that ass. Yeah. So if you run into a spiritualist and you have donated your money and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, the ancestors is on that ass. They're on that ass. They are saying, 3 more cards. So that's all we're gonna do for Dr. Umar Johnson. We're definitely gonna give the 3 more cards, but I feel like this is a subject that really don't want to touch too much on. But they did want to go ahead and address and shed some light on the situation. So if anyone is to see this, and again, Dr. Umar Johnson, if you are to see this, I do wish you the best of luck. There's no hating in my blood. I would even love to have a conversation with definitely. You. There's no hating in my blood about what you're doing or whatever, and I'm not judging what you're doing. I'm just simply divining on what the ancestors gave me permission to speak on. I do not look into people's lives without checking with their ancestors, their angels and guides first, and getting their permission to speak on you. So that is how I was able to do this reading on you, Dr. Umar Johnson. If you do run around and you see this video somehow, if you come across it, how I was able to do it is that I went directly to the ancestors myself and I asked them for permission to be able to see what was going on with that situation. So please don't shoot the messenger. I'm delivering this message, and I do wish that you have the best of anything that could possibly come your way. I hope the ancestors do allow you an option to redeem yourself and to build yourself back up and become an honorable, reputable man of the ancestors as well. So whatever happens in that situation, I do wish you the best of luck. This is not a hate video towards Dr. Umar Johnson. This is not what this is, okay? I don't want y'all to feel like, oh, she hates him. I don't even know him, okay? But that's when it's best to do readings about somebody when you don't know them. Okay, so we're going to give them 3 more cards. Hopefully these 3 cards will be the ancestors telling, Dr. Umar Johnson what he can do to fix this. Hopefully this is what they'll do. They'll let him know what he can do to fix this. I'm not saying that that's what they're going to give. We'll see what they're going to give, but hopefully they'll give him some cards, some encouragement to be able to fix this, because we all make mistakes and we all battle that ego. We all battle within ourselves of that ego and thinking that we are something that we're not, and thinking that we're bigger than what we're not, and then the ancestors got to come and pop that ass back into place. Like, hold up, you thought, but you ain't. Sit down. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. I'd be the first one to admit, y'all know I come online and tell y'all every time the ancestors come and whoop my ass, I'm here to let you know I got an ass whooping, and then I'm here to tell you how you don't have to get the same ass whooping I just got. You get what I'm saying? Sure. And that's what this is about. They're allowing us to see that when those blessings come in, when y'all get them soul contracts and those blessings are coming in, if y'all misuse those things and you all do not do what y'all told the ancestors y'all was going to do with y'all life contracts, with those monies, those funds, those resources that they give you, they on your ass. That's what this is about. So let's go ahead and give him his 3 cards right here. She say yes. Mind. This is a dual card. Okay? This is a dual card. Because we did just ask the ancestors how he could fix this. How he can make this better. Right. This says mend, but I'm getting mind. And you want to go with the first word that comes to your mind. He's getting mend, mind. Mend your mind, Dr. Umar. If you see this, all you need to do is mend your mind.
You already have the support.
Right. And I'm going to, like, if you're in a situation in which you're like, you know what, I don't know how to do this, I will support you and getting back on the right track. If that's what's necessary. We all are in this together, and we are only as strong as our weakest link. And if he is the most powerful speaker in the world, but right now being seen as the weakest, we got some shit to do, y'all, as a unit. You understand? This all happened, the dual meaning. He needs to mend his mind. That's how he can fix it. But this all happened because of the ego battle within his mind. You understand? All of this happened because of the ego that he is battling in his mind. I shut my ego down every time. I'll be like, sit your ass down. Immediately, because it's going to take you somewhere where you don't even want to go. And then the ego is a coward motherfucker. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Because, excuse me, y'all. As soon as you snap out of it and you come down to reality, you're looking around and now you're in a situation that you're in and you don't even know how to get out of it. So the ego then got your ass in the situation and then left you in the situation to figure out how you finna get out of the situation by yourself. Where you at? Where you at now, ego? Can you help me get out of this? She said probably needs to make up his mind on what he's really trying to do. I think at this point, it doesn't matter what he's trying to do. I think at this point, the mind making up is if whether or not he's going to lose his mind or gain control of his mind and come back into the good standing of the ancestors.
Basically.
You say Hotep. All right. Ashe, Hotep.
That's what I was calling him when we was watching that video.
Right. Domain shift. All right, Prince of Pan. Spirituality.
Yeah.
I don't think you the prince no more. Pan-Africanism, domain shift. I think that they are officially dethroned. Sorry.
It's a long fall from
I'm
grace.
sorry, Umar. It's not me. It's the cards. Okay. Domain shift. You are no longer the prince of it. But this is why, again, I also speak to you guys about accepting titles and putting a title over your name. Mm-hmm. I'm a priestess. I'm the prince of. I'm the spirits will quickly show you you ain't shit. Sit down. Do not. The spirits will do it. Not a human. Mm-hmm. The spirits.
And they have to.
Because you gotta understand something. To humble you, yes.
To even get to that title.
They have to. So we got one more card. Where we going with this? Yeah. Middle. She said middle in. You want me to flip the deck over? Over. She said over. Integrity. Now that is a self-explanatory word. Mm-hmm. Dr. Umar Johnson, if you happen to see this, mend your mind. Get your integrity back. Your integrity is what is being questioned right now. Mm-hmm. If you want your integrity back, you need to mend your mind. You need to battle that ego. They talk about a war on black boys, and Dr. Umar has waged the war against your ego, sir.
The real enemy.
The real enemy. Okay? Your integrity is being questioned. Your integrity is being questioned at this moment. You understand? Mm-hmm. So that is going to, I'm not going to pull any more cards on them because that is all that the Spirit has allotted for us to pull on Dr. Umar Johnson. I will go over these cards again with you. Again, if you guys would like to leave a donation of any kind, if you are on the YouTube page, go ahead and check out the description bar. Mm-hmm. You guys make sure if you're on the Facebook page, you go ahead and you follow the YouTube page. Mm-hmm. If you guys want to leave a donation there, again, that's $ ASHAISreal. Everything is capital, but that real. At the end of Israel, you know what I'm saying? And PayPal me, that's /Bela Aura. So we're going to go ahead and recap those cards that we got for Dr. Umar Johnson. They're out of order now because we were like messing with them as we were going back through it. But we did. I'm trying to put them in order. So the first card we got was grief. Grief. Mm-hmm. That's what he's experiencing. That's what's going down. The second card we got was continuum, correct? Yep. Something that's going to be lasting a long time for you, Dr. Umar, if you don't mend that mind. Was that withholding information, funds, who you really are from the people, mm-hmm. Abuse, information, funds, power, abusing those things, abusing the family, the DNA, the bloodline, the ancestors. Pain. Dr. Umar. This is the world that's giving you, what was that? Was it pain or manipulation that came next? I'm sorry. I put them all out of order.
I was about to say, he's manipulating the world.
But yeah, we have that pain, that world. So the world giving him grief. That was the second card. The world giving him grief. Mm. That manipulation of the people, the money, the funds, the spiritual realms, the ancestors, the manipulation. All because of a decision you made. Mm-hmm. All because of the decisions you have been making, Dr. Umar. What was it? That heart card. Mm-hmm. It was the pain and the heart card that came out right next to each other. Pain and heart.
The grief, the pain, yep. All of that.
Domain shift. No longer the prince of pan spirituality. They have literally shifted your domain, sir. I don't know what domain you're over now, but it's not over pan spirituality anymore.
Well, he acts like a thug now.
Right, so he might be over the thugs. Who knows?
I think that's the route he's going for right now.
Okay, so mend your mind. And then we had that interrogation, and that's what you're experiencing now, the interrogation of the world. And then that last part that we had was integrity, which is what's being questioned right now. Dr. Umar, is your integrity. So we will go through these comments and we will answer any questions that you all have.
This is the time to start shooting your questions.
Right. So if you guys have any questions, Austin, Baba D, aka Baba D, he will be looking at the YouTube page for the questions, and I will be looking at the Facebook page for the questions. I'm just gonna go back up through the comments and see what we have here, and we'll go ahead and answer these questions. Shout out to South Carolina for being in the house for the video. Elena says, keep him safe. He teaches us. Elena, I think you should keep yourself safe, honey. You might want to find another teacher unless he can do what is necessary, okay?
I don't know
he does need protection, though. He does definitely need protection. Umar Johnson definitely needs protection. I pray that the ancestors will continue to protect him even in his ego stature, even in his situation that he's dealing with right now. Let's see. Okay, so Natasha K says she's experienced the grief of my 13-year-old family dog.
Animals had a wonderful life.
Animals are spirit animals too. Once animals cross over, they become guardians. So that spirit animal is still there, and it kind of works the same way as you would like reverence kind of like an ancestor. If you had a pet that passed and you are grieving a pet that passed, then what you would do is if your dog like a certain kind of treat, you want to leave that treat out. At his favorite hydrant, he liked to piss on. You know what I'm saying?
13 years. Even the dog died at a magical number.
Right, at a magical number. And Papa Legba. Yeah. Papa Legba's number. What his number is. Yeah, he's Legba down. And I'm like, down. But it's all good, you know? And Elena says, may he continue the work. May he continue his work from the power of our forefathers. I'm praying that Dr. Umar Johnson will be able to continue his work. I'm not sure if that's going to be a possibility for him at this moment. It looks like his forefathers are pretty upset with him, according to what the Words of Truth Oracle deck has to say about Dr. Umar Johnson. I pray that his forefathers will.
With the way they ended it, with the mending of his mind, the only thing he has to do is start moving the way he was supposed to be from the beginning. That's the only thing he has to do. He already has the land. He still has the people that are willing to help. He still has funds. He has not lost everything around him. What is crumbling around him now is his name.
Just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. None of the physical stuff has crumbled yet. It's just his name. Everybody's looking at him like a narcissist. So if he was to mend his mind and really walk his path the way he's supposed to, he can still do everything that he came down here to do. It's just right now, with the way he's acting, he's a lesson for everybody. Like, we can't do anything else with you. You're ignoring the voices. You're ignoring the signs. You're abusing everything that we gave you. So we have to use you as an example.
Right.
That's the only thing we can do with you right now.
So I pray that he does be able to get back into the good grace of the ancestors, and they do lift him up again. George says, I love what you guys are doing. Thank you so much, George, for tuning in. And Ashe. Janaya Miller says, I keep seeing repeating numbers. I'm restless. I wake up between 3 and 4 a.m. I'm here. My name being called out. She said, I hear my name being called out while I'm awake. Those are your ancestors, right? Those are your ancestors coming to you.
The veil is the thinnest at 3 in the morning. Like, when it's late as fuck, everybody's asleep. The veil to the spiritual realm is the thinnest then. Even if you don't think you have powers, hearing your name and things like that, are you tuning in?
Yeah.
And I think they're coming to you because it's so thin then, and you can't ignore those signs.
That's why she can't sleep.
Exactly.
Like, you're never going to be able to get
constantly come. These ancestors live in your DNA. So if they're restless and they're trying to get your attention, you're going to be restless.
And you know
you're not going to be able to sleep.
Because I've been always able to hear the spirits calling my name. It started off at a very, very young age to me. I started to respond. And that's how I'm able to talk to them now. Like how I was able to figure out where Oya wanted me to pull from the deck. I literally hear her speaking in my ear, like pull from the middle pile, from the middle, or pull from the bottom, or flip over the deck. I hear her say that. So once you start to respond to your spirits and they're coming to you like that, say, look, I can't sleep. What you want? They'll start to talk to you. If you can hear your name, then you can hear what else they're going to say beyond your name. You feel me? So if you can hear them, then you can talk to them. And I'll be like, what is it that you want? I like to sleep tonight. Matter of fact, stay awake. Hey, I know you're going to wake me up at 3 a.m. Get you a candle. Get you some water. And talk to them. And see what it is that they're wanting from you and why they are keeping you up. Why are they keeping you awake? Okay. And Miss Callie Georgery says, what about what's coming into your life? Unfortunately, this reading isn't about what's coming into my life, but I would love to share with you all what's coming into my life. What's coming into my life is the blessings from obedience. What's coming into my life is my walk, my destiny, my power, my abundance. That's what's coming into my life. And it's the same thing that will be coming into you all's life as well. That's something that you all need to work on. You guys need to work on believing what your ancestors say about you and what you have for your life. You understand that? So she said, what's coming in? What about what's coming into my life? What's coming into my life is all those blessings, all that joy, all that love, all everything that I've ever desired is what's coming into my life. Because at this point in time, I've explained to you all through live readings, you can definitely create your reality. So if you want to vibrate on something where it's mourning and pain and hurt and all of that shit, then that's what's going to be coming into your life. But if you are vibrating on a level of I am all abundant. I am all knowing. I am powerful. I am who I'm supposed to be. I am where I'm supposed to be. I am love. I am righteous. I am walking my walk right. That's what's coming into your life and my life. Okay. So we have a YouTube comment. Go ahead, Baba
I
D.
keep hearing my stepdad who passed away is by me. I just want to know what he wants from me. Get with him.
Right. If you can hear him. If you can hear him. I am a medium, but I'm not going to allow any spirits to come through at this point to speak to me directly because there's a lot of people here. And then once I let one person in, then everybody's ancestors that's on this line, right, will start coming in here because they know that I can hear them. And then whoever's on this live, if you have an ancestor that's passed, if I allow one of them to speak, they're all going to want to speak to you all. And I don't got time for that. So if you would like to book a medium service reading with Baron Sambi, because he's the one that is going to be, and there's 21 in the chat room now, so that was right on cue. Baron Sambi, Ashe. If you would like to book that reading, you can also hit me in that inbox. If you are on the YouTube channel, go ahead and go to the description bar. If you are on Facebook, go ahead and hit me in my messenger. So, again, if you would like to speak with relatives.
Her other question. How can I get a reading from you, sister?
Yeah. So, if you guys would like to speak with these past relatives, if your relatives are of good standing, then I will allow them to come and speak with me through a booked reading. If they are not, then I will allow Baron Sambi to deliver the message to me. They will speak to Baron and Baron will speak to me. I won't allow them in my home. Okay, we already read her. She had to leave her husband. So can you ask the ancestors to protect Nana Uma after the reading? Is Nana Uma his wife? I'm going to be honest with you. His wife, that's an individual, and that's going to be an individual-based thing. But we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. If Dr. Umar is scamming people, which the deck pretty much said that's what's going on here, she's more than likely with him. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I'm not going to do anything that I know Baba D is not going to approve of. And he's not going to do anything that that he knows that I'm not going to approve of as far as spiritually with the people. You know, so when we make decisions like we're not going to do these type of readings anymore, that's a group decision. So if he's with someone, more than likely she's on the same page as he is. And I can see, Miss Elena, that you are definitely a hardcore Dr. Umar follower. Support all the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I can definitely, and there's nothing wrong with that. I definitely see that. But what I'm telling you is that these people, well, what the cards are saying, not what I'm saying personally, these people are not on the right track with the ancestors. Okay? I pray individually for her protection if she has nothing to do with what her husband is doing. I pray individually for her protection, and I pray individually for Dr. Umar's protection, not from just the ancestors, but for the humans that he threatened and said he was coming up to pull up on.
He said that about a lot of people.
So it's like a mob of people that he has coming at him because he's talking, reckless to a bunch of people at one time. So I'm going to pray for his overall round protection because I'm actually scared a little bit for his physical at this point because of the things that he is saying. And Monet Moore says that so true, since she quit her job at the post office after being there for 4 years, her life has gotten so much better. Ashe, ashe, ashe. That's right, sister. Let him go. Somebody say you're so right, so true. Ashe. Kevin Ali says, what's your YouTube? The YouTube page is ASHAISreal, spelled just like the Facebook page. Join me there. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I do notice that a lot of people aren't catching the videos as soon as they come out because they don't have that notification bell going. Okay, Joy said, what are we discussing? Somebody said, I wonder why I've seen a few of his videos. Oh, yes, he's a scammer. Not calling him a scammer. We're just going to go with what the card says.
A scammer?
Right. Well, that's what the card says. See, Keita says she's going to have to watch and replay. Jasmine says all that money he received to never open that school. Shame on him. There's a way to turn this around, you guys. There is. If he mends his mind and shoots down that ego, if he wages war against his ego and not everyone else, he has not lost that school building. He still owns that property. There is still time for him to make a change and do what he said he was going to do. All of that money that was donated to him is not all gone. He still has time to do what he said he was going to do. So hopefully he does make the right decisions. Natasha K says, thank you. I have 3 of my family members here with me. We all needed to hear this as well. Ashe to you and Ashe to your family. And Fatma says, yes, I still go through that as well. I hear high pitches. What about having beach and sea dreams and seeing black woman with long dreadlocks dressed in all black and seeing a white light? So the sea dreams would be that Yemoya energy, the great water energy, the great mother energy, that beach dreams, Olokun energy. Those are the mermaids.
Black woman with long dreads.
Like, or that Ayami dressed in black, dreadlocks. And why are you seeing a white light? I don't know. But in this field, we go away from the white light. We go to the darkness. The white light means reincarnation. The darkness means you've reached your godhood. I have a daughter that says she hears voices. She is 16. Let me say something to you, Patrice, if you are still watching. Patrice, I've been hearing voices since I was 2 years old. I now work full time hearing voices. This is what I do for a living. You know what I'm saying? Those voices is not schizophrenia. How they say your ancestors live inside of you, they live inside of you. The only thing that needs to happen is discerning of those voices, discerning your higher self from your archangel, your higher self from your Orisha. Like, I know the difference between my voice and the voice of Oya, which is how I'm able to speak to them. My voice and the voice of Papa Legba, my voice and the voice of Yomoya. Those voices sound different, even knowing the voices of Baron Sambi and Papa Legba. Those are the same entity but different faces. They got 2 different voices. So once she's able to establish the discernment of those voices, she will be perfectly fine. And I would definitely harness those gifts. Get her some crystals. Get her some energy protectors and things of that nature. She can hear the voices. She's more than likely an empath, and she's feeling and seeing as well. So you want to get her crystals. You want to nurture her gift and not make her feel crazy. Because at any given moment, she'll be, in a psych ward because that situation wasn't nurtured, but instead feared. Right. It was instead feared instead of nurtured. So if you have a child that young that is hearing the voices of the ancestors, help her to decipher those voices, help her to get those crystals, those herbs. I definitely will be giving her protection herbs, protection crystals, a crystal that stops up negative energies. So if there are any spirits, once they find out you can hear them, they all start to talking to you. If there are any negative spirits, you can hear her. What's that? Onyx?
An onyx?
Or black tourmaline?
I was just about to
black
black tourmaline.
Black tourmaline.
Really for dispelling negative energy.
Right.
I was tell her she really does need to sit down with her daughter and they need to meditate more.
Right.
Because those voices get overbearing. Like when I was telling you the story of when I first started hearing them. And I'm like, oh, I'm normal. I don't know what that was. Like, it will really fuck with you. Like, on a personal level, like, it'll start changing you as a person because you start to believe that you're not normal anymore. Well, you're not. You're a god down here, but she does need to take time out and they need to meditate together so she can learn that still. She doesn't start. The moment you start searching his name in the Google, the moment you start looking at images of Legba, he is going to come.